right.
Ooh, I feel like a newscaster. That is fancy. Today I chose the very exotic Corona. I think I'm gonna open it with my ring, like what Andrew did. No, I'm just kidding, I can't do that. I need an opener. My cup runneth over. No one has a lime? Okay. Hi, I'm Whitney Frank, and today I'm drinking a Corona, and I'm going to be talking to you about using data in your diversity and inclusion strategy. I always have my pinky out when I'm drinking. Keep it classy. One of the big questions clients ask me today is, how do I develop my diversity and inclusion strategy? So how do you use data in your strategy? First, we need to talk about why you would even do this. The fact is, you can't base any strategy on anecdotes or company experience alone. The bottom line is that data removes the guesswork from your work. Guesswork? 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 Guesswork. Data tells you, hey, here's the world that you live in, and it gives you that context. And based on actual context from the world, you can make and execute a successful plan. Whoa, what is that word? Weather? So, whether you're just starting your strategy. Data helps you understand diversity within different regions, which is actually wildly important since it varies from region to region. For example, look at the national average. The national average for US workforce diversity is 37%. If you look at Georgia, it's 46%. Zoom in on Atlanta, and it's 48%. If you were in, say, Minneapolis, diversity in Minneapolis is only 22%. So if you're located in Atlanta or you're located in Minneapolis, your plan is gonna have to look pretty different. I feel like I'm on a beach somewhere. I'm pretty sure Corona's motto is find your beach, so whatever beach you want. Diversity also varies from occupation to occupation. Within the city of Atlanta, customer service reps have a diversity percentage of 59%, while financial managers are sitting at 36% diversity. So the bottom line is that these real-world contexts make a huge difference in the way that you plan and set goals for your D&I strategy. I always feel like I get really wide-eyed whenever I do a speech. They said they wanted personality. They didn't know what they'd get. So once you know your context and you have the goals that match your reality, how can you get there? First, focus your recruiting efforts on places where diversity is strong. This might mean targeting a county with higher diversity. Also, maybe consider remote employment or relocating talent. I'd really like you to add a Colgate sparkle in my teeth. Secondly, maybe consider tapping into an organic source of talent by hiring new grads from colleges with especially high diversity rates. And finally, you could focus on skills-based hiring and reskilling an existing workforce. Maybe you're struggling to find diverse candidates for a particular position. You can look at similar occupations to find talent that you could train or upskill. So this can feel like a really lofty undertaking, but if you use objective data to set goals and create plans, it's actually really simple. Understand the real world, and then create a plan that matches reality. Thanks for joining us for another Beer with MZ. We're always here to help. Huzzah!